This isn't you, bro. This isn't you. You weren't born this way. You won't die. And if you do, you won't give a damn because you'll be dead. In the best case scenario, you'll win. In the worst case scenario, it won't matter. There isn't any luck in this game. It might be a little bit, but it happens after you put yourself in that fortunate situation. Instead of luck happening, you put yourself in a situation where it might underscore happen, and that S, what people do on no, if you believe it, or if you truly think that you could be something. If you have that small voice in your head that says, hey, you have talent, you could do this, then follow that voice underscore your inspiration underscore. Your motivation is necessary. Discipline, because I don't always have motivation. On some days, I do have motivation, but on other days, I'm like underscore. Yes, I felt good today, and I'm excited to go to the gym, but there are many days when I have to go to the gym, and then once I start, I feel great. And when it's over, but the beginning is difficult because your body will try to keep you comfortable. Theo, you should take today off. Theo, you only got about 6 hours of sleep last night, which is insufficient. It's so easy to be great these days, my friend, because most people are weak, and do we on it want to go above and beyond? Because it's easy to give up. You know it's easy. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. And I'm done. I'm not going. I don't feel like going to work. It's easy. It's very easy. The hardest thing in the world is to get up every day and give it your all. But it's easy. Yesterday, I worked as hard as I could, but nothing came of it. I'm going to do the same thing again today, but I'm going to try to work harder and be in the same place every day. But know in your mind that you're trying. That's a real grind. How much do you want this? If it's that bad, I can work with you as long as you want to live, breathe, or sleep. Whatever the hell that may be. However, most people don't want it that much, which is why they constantly ask, man, how did you get to where you are? You know exactly how to be yourself or how to be me, but you don't want to do it like I do. Want to see how you push yourself when you're exhausted. Come on, man, get up and get up again tomorrow. Get up and get up again tomorrow. Get up and get up again. Keep going. How long can you keep a positive attitude? There are no tricks. Buddy, it's you against yourself. And if you don't realize that, you have a genuine issue. If you're 70, 80, or 90 years old and lying in your bed in the hospital thinking, I feel like I didn't underscore, don't be angry. You wake up right to work and your mind is in action. Nobody wants to do that. And I don't blame them. Do something because you did, but you didn't do it. Underscore, even though you lead a wonderful life, you will always feel hollow on the inside. I do on and feel empty because you relive in a life you detest because you're too scared to have some difficult conversations. And the life you want is on the other side. That is something I consider frequently. Hard men are born of hard times. Soft times are created by hard men. Soft men are the product of soft times. Hard times are caused by soft men. These days, we are surrounded by gentlemen and difficult situations. Every boy knows there comes a time when no one's, he said. You should be a monster. You should be ruthlessly ambitious and then learn how to control it. It's that old saying. Some boys never reach that stage and remain children forever. He came to save him, and that's when he becomes a man. No matter how good you are or anything, without discipline, you are nobody, right? Because you give. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. When faced with even the smallest challenge without discipline, I was told unequivocally, that discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it as if you love it. That's a great quote. I am aware that I will experience setbacks. But if I'm feeling bad, that doesn't mean I'm doing bad. That doesn't mean I am bad. That doesn't mean that I can't still take some action because, yeah, nothing changes. And nothing changes, man. It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Stop listening to the podcast. Avoid social media. Turn off all the noise and return to the mental, I'd say one of the strongest mental Frames that has got me through my hardest moments is believing that this is the tale I will one day tell, which implies that the more difficult it is, the larger the dragon, the more epic the tale will be, and consequently, the more heroic the hero, the less fear there will ever be. Reaching your potential. That's all that keeps falling short. Always giving up before finishing. Always putting things off. Never doing the right thing. And then one day, you're an old man. Yes, and you look back and go, God, I could have been so much better. Yes, I could have been excellent. It's time to remain focused and make a decision about clubs. Having a party _ trying to blend in and make friends with everyone so that people, whoa, think you're restrained. Why are you so antisocial? Why do you spend so much time on the basketball court? Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when you shouldn't be? I'm trying to get it. So why aren't you going out to clubs? Every time I text you, I invite you to do something cool and fun, but you're always studying. Let me tell you something, buddy. These women, these clubs, these parties all of this _ isn't going anywhere. People only root for those who don't need it. Like the number of times I was on my lonely path where I was too different from my friends, but not successful enough to be friends. The more strange you are, the more dedicated you are to focusing on your _ molding, shaping, and developing your ideas and your crab, so that when it's time for you to go out and make your rounds, you're going to fly with the people that I wanted to be friends with. That S when you want people to root for you. That S when you want people to support. You already want people who are like, yes, it's amazing. Yes, so good. But like that S, the time when you need it the least. And so you always have to be the person who roots for you before everyone else does. And it S. Usually a single clap in the auditorium for a very long period of time. It is a slow clap. That S, just you cheering you on. And that image, I believe, is one that you can sort of use because it shows how difficult it is for people to go it alone and how the exceptional person S path is one of exception, meaning that they are not with others. Instead of fighting or boning it, see it as a sign that you are headed in the right direction. Because if everyone else was supporting you, it would mean you're not in the right place because you're just like everyone else. And that's not where you want to be in life. Isn't fair at all. So what will you do about it? I knew that nobody was returning to assist me. The only thing that gets us through life is mentality. So even the worst person in the world should think that way. I was an underdog, and we are all underdogs in life. Therefore, she should always have, no matter where you come from in the sewer or where you believe you read from. I've never reached the I can't hurt me mentality. When I reached the road after exiting the sewer, I looked around and said, "Can't hurt me? Nothing should be able to hurt you if you think that it will come to pass." Be the guy who embraces the ugly and the miserable. Or rather, be the guy who embraces hard work and the grind. Do you want to be afraid of getting hurt or of making a sacrifice in some blood? Because you know that everyone will have this day eventually. There comes a time when being mediocre or average just makes you sick, and it makes you want to throw up because you've grown up with people who have far less talent than you. They were your childhood friends, and whatever else they had didn't have what you had yet, and now they're _ to become something that you don't have. That day either comes when you're young, and you're sick of striking out, or it's ITs when you get fired from your 5th job, and your wife and kids are on your ass because they don't know how to support them anymore. There comes A _ day, where push comes to shove, where being mediocre, being like average, and just burns it, sucks so much, you can't deal with it one more day, and you get off your _ ass, and you create something. It's always been there. It's always been inside of you trying to come out. But you've never wanted to unwrap it because it's too much _ pain and commitment. I'm a big fan of power follows the blame finger. So like wherever you point the blame finger is where the power follows. So it's like if you point it to the government has the power. If you point it at your spouse and say like it's their fault that I'm not in shape, it's their fault, they never let me do anything. It's like, well, you're giving them complete control. So it's like until you say, it's my fault, it's also my responsibility, but what if it's not your fault? It doesn't matter. And H says, I can't run marathons because I lost my leg at birth at 10:36. And you either put on the medal thing and do it, or you can never try. In any case, if this hit you hard, smash that LIKE button. Share this with someone who needs the truth and subscribe to BrightMotive Quotes for daily fire. Because tomorrow, when your alarm goes off, you'll have two choices: snooze or rise. Make the right one.